The second stop on my European vacation was London. The reason I chose to go to London was really just a matter of convenience. I discovered a way that I could travel to multiple cities for cheap, and I knew that I wanted to go to Paris and Iceland, so London just kind of seemed like a good third city to throw in there. I didn't really know much about London, just what I had seen in movies: Big Ben, Tower Bridge, London Eye, double-decker buses, Buckingham Palace, that sort of thing. So what I did in London was basically just walked around a bunch and looked at all that stuff. It was a fun way to spend a couple days. One thing I really enjoyed in London was observing all the people. There were two main types of people there: tourists and people who were not tourists. I know that a lot of people hate tourists, and I get why. I'm sure we can be annoying, but I loved being a tourist on this trip, and for the most part, I loved being around other tourists. I thought it was cool that all these different types of people from all over the world came here to do the same stuff I was doing. It made me feel connected to them. I liked observing all the locals as well, just trying to wrap my mind around the fact that these people lived in a world completely separate from mine, that all the way across the ocean, there were all these complete lives going on all this time that I had no idea ever existed, and that they had no idea I existed. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I thought it was the center of the universe or anything, but you just never think about the people that you don't know about. So being reminded of the fact that there are billions of these lives out there happening all the time is kind of cool. My visit to London was short. It was the shortest stop on my trip. It wasn't a particularly groundbreaking experience for me, but I had fun, and it definitely made me stop and think a little differently about the world around me, which means that it was worth it. Very worth it.